I have watched some of our videos, some of your videos, and as a Bengali from Bangladesh, I've learned a lot. I feel Modi is stupid for not uniting us. It is us Bengalis that's scared of Alexander the Great. India is trying to divide us, but we are one people. I hope you mentioned this more so we can unite. Our leaders are absolutely stupid. The subcontinent doesn't need anyone, any other nation in the world, if including Myanmar. If we in the subcontinent unite as one, we can go back to right before the colonialism and become even more powerful. Please share this message with your audience. We are one people, one nation. We are only divided because of the West. Yeah, lots of interesting aspects to unpack in this. We are indeed one people. We are not one nation in the sense of a nation state. We are one civilization, and we have historically been the same civilization for thousands of years. And you are right, we are divided because of the West to serve a Western agenda. They are the ones who divided the subcontinent, fragmented and balkanized the subcontinent to serve their agenda, to serve their geopolitical objectives. That's why India was broken up into pieces, right? In 1947, East Pakistan, West Pakistan. Before that, Myanmar was taken, Burma was taken out in 1935. Sri Lanka was separated. Afghanistan happened before, a few centuries before. But in Nepal, obviously never became part of India. It was never part of the British Raj. It was never officially annexed by the British. So that's how the subcontinent was divided. And this artificial nation, Pakistan, which is East and West Pakistan, it was created to further the British or Western geopolitical agenda in this overall extended region, which it affects the geopolitical situation from all the way from West Asia to Southeast Asia. Because India, the Indian subcontinent, occupies this incredibly important strategic location in Eurasia. It dominates the Indian Ocean region and much more. It dominates the trade routes, the shipping routes, and all that. So that's why they divided the nation. They broke up the nation, and to justify the breaking up and partitioning of the nation, they created these they sowed over decades these seeds of hatred among the people of India, and they exacerbated the legacy of the Turkic colonization of India. And they are past masters at doing this: divide and conquer, divide and rule. So that's the situation. And right now, Bangladesh obviously is a separate country. In 71, we had the chance to reunite, but our government in India chose to not reunite East Pakistan or Bangladesh with the rest of India. It was out of India for just 24 years at that stage. But no, it was given independence. And since then, a lot has happened. A lot of water has flown down the bridge. Now, is Mr. Modi stupid for not uniting us? Are our leaders absolutely stupid? Look, Mr. Modi is currently not in a position to reunite the subcontinent or reunite Bangladesh with India. First of all, there is a very strong anti-India sentiment in Bangladesh. The right time to reunite East Bengal with India, or East Pakistan with India, was 71. It was the perfect opportunity. And at that time, there was no anti-India sentiment among the people of the region, of East Pakistan or Bangladesh. There was no anti-India sentiment at the time. But we chose not to reunite. India's leadership chose not to reunite Bangladesh with India. Bangladesh became a separate nation, and over the next 50 years, the anti-India sentiment has been slowly built up. And now the people of Bangladesh, most of them, a large number of them, have a very strongly anti-India sentiment. So now is not the right time. You open the borders, reunite, there's going to be communal clashes, violence, riots, whatnot, mass migration. It's going to be a disaster if we do it right now. What needs to happen is the anti-India narrative that has been constructed over the past 50 years needs to be essentially defanged, right? But how does it happen? Right now, you have a strongly anti-India government in power, so it's going to be strengthened right now. So it's not the right time for Mr. Modi to reunite. And first of all, even if he wants to reunite Bangladesh with India, how does he do it? Because Bangladesh right now is a US proxy. It's a newly minted US proxy state, newly minted US vassal state. The moment India tries to do anything, the Americans will they are waiting for an opportunity to, well, impose sanctions on India or do whatever they genuinely wish to do vis-a-vis India. So that's where we are right now. There have been lots of opportunities in the past that have been missed by our leaders. Right now, India is not that powerful that it can stand up to the US and do what it wants in the subcontinent. It was possible in 71 because India had the backing of the USSR, which was as powerful as the US. And that's why it happened. Right now, it's a unipolar world. The US is the only superpower. Nobody can stand up to it. They're right now playing games in Indonesia. There's a regime change that's going to happen in Indonesia as well. They are trying to upend the entire region, the extended subcontinent region. So, yeah, but overall, we are the same people, no question about it. No question about it. Was it Bengalis who scared of Alexander the Great? Well, when Alexander attempted his attempted his harebrained invasion of India, the Nanda dynasty, the Nanda Empire was in power in India. It was based out of Patliputra. The capital was Patliputra, and it's part of the extended Bangladesh region. Of course, well, Patliputra was Magad, and south of Magad, essentially, you have Bangladesh, this giant region, and Magad and Bangladesh definitely was part of the Nanda Empire, as was most of the Indian subcontinent. So yes, Bengalis or the people of Vanga were definitely part of the overall ethnicity or overall civilization or military force that scared of Alexander the Great soldiers. They refused to take one step further eastwards. They knew what was awaiting them. They would have been annihilated by the military might of the Nanda Empire. So yeah, that's the deal. So I hope we reunite in the future, but we have to reunite on our terms, as in us, the people of the subcontinent, and we cannot reunite when there's a situation where there's a significant amount of hostility towards India in Bangladesh. We can't reunite at the time because that's going to cause incredible chaos. So it's going to be a while before this happens. But look, if this period of time is an aberration in the history of the subcontinent, we historically have been one, and we're going to revert to the default settings sooner or later. For that, India is going to have to rise economically, militarily, etc. And that's the direction India is headed towards, and that's why the West wants to impede India's growth. So that is where we are right now in 2024. But I appreciate your comments and the sentiments you express.